What's up, boys? It's your boy Mr. Pyromaniac, back again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a new FPS that's out on the market. It's called BATTLEBITE Remastered. It was actually in beta for about 2 years. They just got out of the beta. It's fully released now, and I gotta say, it's freaking amazing. Now you'll find a lot of similarities between this game and Battlefield. It's essentially like a mix between Battlefield and a Squad or Arma 3. But I'll just say it right now, it's way better than Battlefield. I said it, at least Battlefield 2042. It outranks it in everything except graphics, I'll say that. Like the graphics, if you care about graphics, you wouldn't play this game. But if you care about gunplay and gameplay, this is exactly the game for you. Because let's be honest, this game looks like Roblox, okay? I don't really mind the graphics in an FPS game as long as the gameplay is really good. And the gameplay here is astounding. Since it is a mix between Battlefield and Squad, it has a lot of hardcore elements, but it's not super hardcore like Squad. It's more casual hardcore, I would say. Like the middle ground between Battlefield and Squad, which is just perfect. Because sometimes I feel like hardcore games just take it too far and it gets too intense, and there's so many mechanics that just make the game annoying. I know the point of a hardcore game is to make it realistic, but sometimes too realistic is too much, but that's just my opinion. Since it's not super hardcore, it just only takes the hardcore elements that make the game feel more challenging, but not in an annoying way. For example, if you get shot and you go down below 50% health, you will start bleeding, and at that point you will have to bandage within 10 seconds. If you don't use a bandage, you will eventually bleed out, and that leads to engaging an intense fight. Now, using a bandage doesn't mean you will regain your health, it only stops the bleeding, and that's where the hardcore elements come in. But also, that doesn't mean you can't ever regain health. You can regain health in one way, and that's if someone else heals you, and that's pretty nice. It creates a nice balance between healing and getting damaged. Another example is the time to kill. The time to kill in this game, it doesn't take too long and it's not too quick. It's exactly in the middle, and it's just perfect. The game offers different modes. You can play 32 v 32. There's 64 v 64, and then there's 127 v 127, and that's huge.
That's what she said.
And the game can handle it, especially with the graphics. It's basically potato graphics, so the game runs smoothly. Except on one map, I had an FPS drop, but other than that, the game runs very smoothly, even with a ton of players. Sometimes it gets hectic in 127 v 127. I only play 127 if I'm sniping, honestly, because it has bigger maps. If I'm playing an AR or submachine guns or whatever, I go into smaller maps and a 64 v 64. But it's just my personal taste. When you start the game, you're basically just thrown in there. The game doesn't teach you anything. You just go into the game. I mean, it doesn't really need to teach you anything. It's pretty simple. Go in, shoot some people, and go out. That's basically it. Once you get in, you'll realize there is no crosshair. If you want a crosshair, you'll have to equip a red laser or a green laser, whatever you prefer. And that leads me to my next point, which is gun customization. The gun customization is insane. You have a ton of options for each gun, and you have multiple guns for each class. You can even shoot the gun while you're customizing it, and even reload it too, which is kind of a cool addition. And each gun feels unique. That's what's really important. They don't all feel the same. In Battlefield, not all of them, but a lot of guns just felt the same to me. Here it's much different. Each gun, you can feel how different it is. It plays differently. The recoil is way different. Some guns just pop. The recoil is insane on them. Some guns are more stable. Some guns are in the middle ground. Then you got your snipers. Snipers don't one shot, one kill unless it's a headshot, and that's really a good thing. I like that. It adds an extra element of skill. Now, just like in Battlefield, you don't have all the guns unlocked. You need to unlock them level by level. Each gun has a specific level that you need to reach in order to unlock it. And to unlock the gadgets for each gun, you have to get specific amounts of kills with it. The more kills you get, the more gadgets you unlock for your gun. The more sights, the more muzzles, the magazines, all of that stuff. And there's a lot of customization that you can do with each gun. And you can feel the customization. It's not you just throw in a different muzzle and it's basically the same gun. No, you can actually feel the difference. It makes it more impactful. It's really fun to try a new gun and slowly but surely upgrade it and watch the gun get stronger and stronger and stronger. Then you go to a different gun that you unlock later on and you try out different guns. And honestly, most of the guns I played with were viable. No guns felt very weak and no guns felt overpowered. Now I don't have all the guns unlocked currently, but from what I experienced, that was the case. You also can equip some RPGs. RPGs are really fun. You have like 4 different types of RPGs. Each RPG is for a different task. Some RPGs are for infantry, some RPGs for heavy armored vehicles, some RPGs are for normal vehicles, and so on and so forth. You also have gadgets. Each class has different gadgets which they can equip. Now there are some overlapping gadgets. Some classes can equip the same gadgets, but in general, different classes have different gadgets. The recon class has a drone which you can equip, and you can actually let someone put a C4 on the drone, and the drone will get heavy once you put the C4 on it. So they actually planned for that, and that's really amazing. And that's how the game goes. If I were to describe the game, that I would literally just say that that's basically the game. The gameplay in it is really deep. There are many mechanics, intricate mechanics that you can find, just like the drone and C4 thing, which makes the game more expansive. A really cool feature that this game has is proximity chat. You can chat with your squad on different comms, or you can just do proximity chat, just like in New World. But if you die, your mic will automatically turn on. You can turn this off, obviously, but it's really fun to kill someone and hear them start cussing at you or screaming or whatever. It's hilarious.
Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden, wake up.
All in all, this game was tons of fun, and I'm gonna be playing it a lot, that's for sure. Did I also mention that the game's only $15? So you're definitely getting your money's worth, and you won't lose anything if you don't like the game. And listen, if you don't like the game, I'll pay for the refund personally. Anyways, that was all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.